Audio Jungle.
We bring it to your desk just the way it is. That is why we can't afford to divert it, but divulge it exactly the way it is. This is Bystanders at Newsstands, and I am Michael Adekunle. On today's newspaper review, I have here two newspapers to review. The Punch newspaper, and I still have The Nation. Let's first go with the Punch newspaper, which reads, on 76th birthday of the president, Buhari is saying something. Give me more time. Buhari begs Nigerians. On 76th birthday, give me more time. Buhari begs Nigerians. With a captivating rider here. Go back to Daura and rest. PDP tells the president. Nice one. Go back to Daura and rest. PDP tells the president. We have a very nice picture here. Striking workers cut electricity, water to National Assembly complex. You can see the picture vividly. The Nation newspaper. What was it saying this morning? On Tinubu, APC targets over 3 million votes in Lagos. I repeat, APC targets over 3 million votes in Lagos with a very good rider. Party is supreme, says Ambode Sanwo-Olu Hamzat. PDP will fail. Party is supreme, says Ambode Sanwo-Olu Hamzat. PDP will fail. Here is another headline here. Diamond Bank's managers to go. Diamond Bank's managers to go. These are the stories we have on the Punch newspaper and the Nation newspaper. We have our reviewers at the newsstands. Let's meet them. I'll be right back. The Nation newspaper, APC targets over 3 million votes in Lagos. Also, Punch newspaper, give me more time. Buhari begs Nigerians. Now, if PDP is saying something, go back to Daura and rest. I know you like to say something.
Yes, because of Buhari, I believe Buhari very well. Okay. Buhari is try. So all those our people, our cabal, sorry to mention all those people that for Senate for Abuja. It's not good Buhari to work as you want to do. Understand? Buhari have made target for Nigeria to be Nigeria be better. Okay. So all those our Senate, anything post for Senate to want to do, just to do it, how to, it's not allowed to do it. That's it. Buhari, I believe that it can be, let's be Buhari's second chance. I know second tenure could be better for Buhari.
But PDP is telling him to go back to Daura and rest, that he's old. That he has not.
Sorry, sir, about PDP. This thing. Atiku can offer Nigeria good better. Yes, I can say it very well. Because PDP do this government 16 years. There's no any changes.
Now, if you say PDP ruled the government for 16 years,
yes,
and you saw no change, but there are still some Nigerians that are speculating that in the last 16 years, the PDP has done better than APC.
No.
For example, they said during PDP's regime, a bag of rice was 7,500 or 8,000 naira or so.
It's different. Bros, you are right. Because let me tell you something. If I talk about because of the rice or something else, that time is import everything for Nigeria. Buhari is not allowed to import food for Nigeria. If Buhari allow food import for Nigeria, it doesn't anything can. Buhari make that Nigeria to try to stand for our own. That's it. You can't expect everything to import. Let's do our own now. It can be better. That's it.
Buhari, give me more time.
Bàbá ńlá rọ ni òkúrọ́ ni Buhari ó lè ní olórí Boko Haram ni kó máa bá tiẹ̀ lọ àsìkò PDP ó sàn wá dáadáa a tún fẹ́ kọ́ padà gbogbo owó tí Buhari ti jẹ níwọ̀nba ọjọ́ péréte tó lò ó ju ti PDP tó ń purọ́ mọ́ pé ó lo 16 years lọ owó tó ti kó jẹ ó ti pọ̀ jù kó máa bá tiẹ̀ lọ kó yé ṣe bí pa á mọ́.
ní president tó ń fight corruption.
kò fight anything irọ́ ló pa ó corrupt olórí Boko Haram ní Buhari olórí olè apààyàn ni olórí oníjìbìtì kó máa bá tiẹ̀ lọ k'Átíkù wá ó máa pè wá.
ẹ sọ pé Àtíkù lè ṣe.
pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run ó máa ṣe.
bọ̀tẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà náà lè sọ pé nígbà tí PDP wà lórí tó wà ní gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì.
èmi ò bá wọn sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ èmi ò dìbò fún Buhari mo dìbò fún Jonathan wọ́n rí igi ẹ̀ ní Buhari ò wọlé.
ẹ dúró sá ẹni wọ́n rí igi ẹ̀.
wọ́n rí igi ẹ̀ ní Buhari ò wọlé.
ẹ rántí pé Jonathan fúnra rẹ̀ òun ni president ìgbà wọn ló ń pè ní incumbent president.
wọ́n halẹ̀ mọ́ ní bàbá wọ́n halẹ̀ mọ́ Jonathan ni.
àwọn ta ló halẹ̀ mọ́.
àwọn Ọbásanjọ́ àti Tinubu àwọn náà halẹ̀ mọ́ torí pé kì ò ní military background. wàláì àwọn ọmọ ìlú yẹn Ọlọ́run bless wọn débi pé àwọn ọ̀ràn Jonathan àwọn ni wọ́n lé epo tá à ń jẹ a ti ń jẹ epo wọn bóyá ni mo jù báyìí lọ tí wọ́n ti drop gbogbo nǹkan tó kù tó fi ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ ajé Nàìjíríà wọ́n ṣáà fi wọ́n ṣẹlòmíì ni ṣé dandan Haúsá kí náà ní tó fẹ́ gbé fún wa.
Targets over 3 million votes in Lagos. Party Supreme says Ambode Sanwo-Olu Hamzat. Ambode Sanwo-Olu Hamzat, I think they are now together. Now, on the Punch newspaper, on 76th birthday of Muhammadu Buhari, give me more time, Buhari begs Nigerians. Go back to Daura and rest. PDP tells president.
Have been ruling.
Okay.
And it will be stupid for them to lose the political power.
Like which ethnic groups, huh?
The North.
The northern side.
Now I say the North.
Okay.
Yeah.
Generally.
Okay. So going by this present political dispensation we are now, the present administration probably are finding it difficult to govern this Nigeria as an entity. Because going by the world economy situation itself, one will see that Nigeria is mono-economy country. We heavily relied on petrol or petroleum as a source of income generation, right? Now, and this the price of petroleum itself in the international market is fluctuating, and Nigeria is budgeting on petroleum prices in the international market. So the internal consumption is another thing entirely. The exports of the petroleum itself is another thing entirely. So to now match the two together now becomes a problem. It's not problematic. But the average Nigerians are not ready to listen to that. They want so-called. They don't want to know how you map or how you manipulate. How you manipulate the policy, the economic policy. They don't care about political policy. They only care about economic policy that's going to be all go well for them. Okay. So going by that, so the present administration is now finding it difficult to make up the internal demands of generality of Nigerians. So that one now brings us back to what is the price of the petroleum in the last 5 years, and what is the present price of the petroleum in the present dispensation. So you get it. So now, what the present administration met on ground is giving them headache. They are finding it difficult because everything is on the basis of assumption. They assume, okay, the price is so amount for this quarter. So by the second quarter or third quarter, the price might go down. So, and they will not find it of Nigeria was communicating with a sitting judge through messages. How would you say that? And this present administration was able to, bring it to the reasonable level. I'm talking in terms of official corruption going on in the judiciary. You know, the likes of Alan knows. The likes of Robert Clark knows. They know what is ongoing in the judiciary. That's what Falana was saying. Uncle Falana SAN was saying that the judgment is now for the highest bidders. He knows what he was talking about, and they are not able to arrest him to come and, quantify, assert the statement made. Anybody that make a statement must have gotten enough facts before he can come to the outside world to say what he was saying. So, but the president says, okay, this thing has generated to abysmal level that we must do something reasonable, and they are doing it. The people that are being affected are now kicking against it. They are kicking against it because it doesn't affect their own interest, the interest of the people that are having Nigerians in their hands, Nigeria as an entity in their hands. So that's the way it is. That's the social on ground. If one interest was, affected, the person whose interest is being affected will go to any length to make sure his interest is sustained. That's why we're having problem in the country. This is a man that the people are saying, yeah, he doesn't know how to do business. The man said, whether you like it or not, he's going to give account of what he's doing in this world to his living God when he might have left this sinful world.
In respect of APC targeting over 3 million votes in Nigeria, I think with the achievement, if going by the achievement of the party in Lagos State, what the incumbent governor have done, Ambode have done so far, I think that might speak enough for them. But irrespective of that, with the situation on ground that the incumbent governor is not the one to recontest, so the battle line lies in between the opposition, Jimmy Agbaje. I think the two opposition party now is PDP and APC. In person of Jimmy Agbaje, looking by his record so far, you understand what I'm saying? Irrespective of this seat from the previous election he has participated yes in, you can see that okay, really he has something to offer, as well as the performance of the incumbent governor. The performance of the party so far in Lagos State is not bad. At least the governor they've produced from the past 3 this thing now, like from the starting from the likes of Fashola down to Ambode, I think with that policy it shows that the party have something to offer and they can still boast on that. I think based on the performance of Ambode, the incoming contestant can lay on that, can still rely on that, and that might speak for them. They might be boasting of that now. But when we talk of individual personality, I don't think they have that. They can beat their chest on that. You understand? They can't beat their chest on that. But when you speak about the performance of the party so far, they can still beat their chest on that. And I think, to my own, Nigeria have advanced. We ought to have advanced beyond the party level. But yes, the party mentality. It should be concentrated more on what the quality of the personality involved, yes, of the candidate, not the party itself. You understand? So because it's the candidate that is going to be in the seat and not the party. And if the candidate have the mind of himself, you understand what I'm saying? So it can speak for him. And if Nigerians is looking by that the performance of the candidates and every other thing, I don't think they can so far boast on that. But when we are to look at the track of the party, we can give them that.
Now, on the federal level,
okay,
Nigerians have lamented, I won't say all Nigerians, some Nigerians have lamented on the incompetence of the president. Now, do you think the party, APC, stand the chance to win this race, despite the fact that the president has not really performed well?
To be candid with you, I'm never a politician, but looking at those who are still contesting now, they are birds of a feather. I've not seen any difference in any of the contestants. Atiku have been there before with Obasanjo. After all, we've seen their performance. The same thing, Buhari. But to me, I think as far as I'm concerned, the issue with when you wanted to look at some of the performance of you understand, and the contribution of the present administration, you understand. To me, I am not really concerned about what the noise in the public is actually because yes, but let's look at the policy of which each of the government is introducing. You understand? Of what benefit is it to the masses? Even if at all some of it is being biased to favor them. But I believe at the long run, if that policy still have a positive impact it can play in the life of the masses, I think it's still okay by me. And looking at the situation on ground, the issue with Nigeria can't be rectified overnight. So definitely, whoever that is going to be there, if they have the vision to move the country forward, why not give them time? Honestly, with the damage this country is suffering, we really need to pay some sacrifice. And whoever that is going to amend that, it can't just come with a silver spoon. You understand? So definitely every one of us knew we have a price to pay. And one of the price we have to pay is to go through some rigorous situation of which the country is passing through now. So if you are saying the present president is not performing, have you looked at the policy that is making the country to shout that, oh, there is no money here, or there is no job there, or there is... You understand what I'm saying now? What are the policies that leads to this? Though they have their own shortcomings, of which I won't dispute that. You understand? I won't dispute that. The present administration have their own shortcomings. Yet, they still have some policy that if they wanted to put correction to it, the way they are managing it is the problem. But if they had followed it up in the right way, I think it's still okay by me. If they are being given another opportunity, at least to correct that, fine, is okay by me. But neither Atiku nor Buhari, they don't make any difference to me.
Thank you very much.
Ojoojúmọ́ ni iṣu wọn, ojoojúmọ́ ni ráìsì wọn, ojoojúmọ́ ni gbogbo oúnjẹ wọn. Oúnjẹ wọn lánàá mo fẹ́ lọ ra. On a serious note, I went to the market. I wanted to buy a yam, a tuber of a yam. What I used to buy, I'm very used to in buying about maybe 500. You will not believe it that it's now 2,000 naira.
A tuber of yam.
I'm telling you. 2,000 naira. I had to just hold my money, put it back in the bucket. I went to a canteen to go and eat bread and beans. Yes, now. That's exactly what I wanted to eat that yesterday. But when I see that my power cannot even buy this kind of something, I had to just went to a canteen to go and buy.
Don't you think the government, I'm talking about the APC, has better plan for you come 2019?
Once they are into the something now, we vote them into the maybe the something now. They will not remember you again. I'm telling you, it is their own family, their own issue. They will be solving. They will not even remember anybody again. That's the reason why. If I should tell you, all this voting, it was since 2000. Year 2000. I stopped voting for any of the party in Nigeria. I raised myself out of those something. I'm telling you.
Year 2000, but you should not.
I'm not even part of any of the. Whenever it's the election time, I'm indoor. I'm always indoor.
Well, you should realize 1999/2000 was the beginning of civilian rule. I'm talking about democracy.
Once they don't remember you, they don't even. There was a day I nearly died. I even. Oh God! Even if I continue telling all this, I will not even finish it. I'm telling you. This Nigeria, this country called Nigeria, they are very wicked. That's the reason why they always call you the most corrupt nation in the world. Even the most. We are out of a. There was a day I even checked the website. I even wanted to confirm this something that is it true that Nigeria is one of the most 10 corrupt nations in the world? Yes, Nigeria was part of the most corrupt, the 10 corrupt nation in the world. I'm telling you.
Is it in this administration or the previous administration?
In this administration,
But you can see the president fighting corruption.
this one is just doing. Even I will not blame the man, but only one head. Even they didn't give the man the chance. They didn't even give him the chance to even solve all the problems we are facing in the country. They didn't give the man the
Delving into what the Nation newspaper is saying.
Because there was a book I read about Buhari that the man was trying to solve all the problems of Nigeria. That it's all these people that didn't give him any chance at all. I'm telling you, I read a book about it. Yes, about Buhari. That the man was trying to solve most of the problems of Nigeria, but they didn't give him the chance. I'm telling you.
And this is where we end it on today's edition of Bystanders at Newsstands. I'm Michael Adekunle reporting from the Newsstands.